Wow. Now, first of all, it's from Yogi, so we already know we're talking about professional hair products. We're talking about the gentleman, Steve Church, that brings us Yogi, Harriet, who stars on air with Yogi. This is the professional turbo hairdryer with 3 heat and 2 speed settings, 4850. It's a professional look, but it is actually lightweight. And hairdryers, we're just testing and plugging in, and everything's rocking and ready to go. So the details are there for the turbo hairdryer, 433109. And okay, so now you're going, it's a professional hairdryer. Oh, I can't ever do that. It's all right when I go to the salon, I come out, I feel fantastic, my hair looks amazing, and it looks so effortless when they're doing all this with their brushes and their hairdryers, and then you get home and you're like, dropping everything and you can't do it, and then you move into perhaps things like our fantastic InStyler that we had in the morning show, heated rollers that I go to, Velcros, anything to prevent you having that nightmare of juggling. And then we introduce Opal and Blow and Go. How lovely to see you.
Thank you, Claire. Well, this is brilliant. Being a freelance beauty consultant, I know it's all about getting the right tools.
Totally.
Get the Blow and Go, try it once, it's going to completely change how you get yourself ready in the morning or out in the evening.
The thing is, I mean, I talk from my own experience about struggling to, I can perfectly capable of doing lots of tasks at once, but for some reason the manoeuvring of brushes and hairdryer aiming at the right angle is beyond me. If you've got problems with shoulders and you can't get up to do this dexterity thing with one hand, this gadget is so clever. So talk me through it.
Right, really simple. Such a simple design. We're going to wonder how we ever cope without it. So simple. So starting with the sucker at the bottom, you can have a little look at that. Enormous sucker with a handle, a lever. It's strong, flexible, safe, so it's not going to mark any of your surfaces.
Okay.
Now you can attach that to any non-porous surface. So think tiles, windows, your walls, marble, table, anything like that is going to lock onto it and it's not going to budge. So you can keep it there for days, weeks, keep it there forever.
So you get your perfect position, you've got your mirrors, you've got your angled mirrors, all that jazz. You created your own little hairdressing salon. Now, what's this portion of it here? And this, by the way, is this angled?
Well, you can move it and flex it. That's the flexible arm, so you can get it in any position that you need it to be in to angle perfectly for yourself.
Brilliant.
And then you've got the cradle, really simple, will fit most hairdryers. All you have to do is move your bungee, allow that hairdryer in, and then lock it into place.
Excellent.
And you're away.
Excellent. Oh my god. So you may have a lot of, although I have to say the Yogi hairdryer is nice and lightweight in comparison to a lot of the really weighty professional hairdryers. I bet you never see a hairdresser with a wobbly underneath there because they're so constantly manoeuvring their hairdryers, aren't they?
Absolutely, such a workout. And you and I are able-bodied, fit and healthy. £5 hairdryer, you know, 20, 30 minutes you could be styling your hair for. It's going to ache your arm.
Completely. But sometimes we do need to speed up the process. We can't always air dry. It doesn't look right at the end of it. So you try and look for other alternatives. This, I think, is so clever. £21.48 introductory price. So we've put it onto this.
Yes, I wanted to
block.
show you. Now, I don't want to freak you out, Claire, but you're going to love this. Just proving how strong and sturdy that sucker is. Glass brick, really heavy. Have a look. It can take the weight. It's not going anywhere. So imagine attaching that sideways. Have your hairdryer set up forever. So every morning or whenever you get out of the shower, it's there ready to go. And it's really going to cut your styling time in half because you're going to be able to do double the work in half the time. You've got both hands free. So you could be styling with your brush, you could be applying your makeup, doing your nails, as that hair is going to get the heat on it.
I read a review where a lady had said, it's brand new to us at QVC, so I was researching it to try and find out a little bit more about it. And she'd said she does her makeup. She's obviously got hair. She just wants to blast it dry, you know, let the air on a gentle setting diffuse. She's got curly hair. She just lets that do its work. So you've got foof going on there. A bit like sitting on those great big hairdryers.
Exactly, like a salon.
Yeah, and then she's doing a full-on makeup. You might be doing that whilst you're painting your nails. You might be doing that whilst you're doing something with the children. Exactly. Or you might not be able to manoeuvre you know, a little bit higher up and do the two heavy things at once with the brush and the hairdryer. I think it's just so clever and really worth a try. That's the sort of thing that I would give to my mummy and I would want, and that would be us done. We've both got the same kind of hair.
Exactly,
so
you've got that classic fringe, you've got some feathers around the front, and you know, if you don't style it properly, the hair's not going to sit right. So with your fringe...
But it takes ages because it's so thick.
Exactly, mine too. Look at my hair. Long, thick, Spanish, wavy hair. It takes a lot of styling time. If I let my hair dry naturally, it could take about 12 hours.
Yeah.
So really, I could be styling away with my barrel brush. With your fringe, you could get that
put it exactly where you want it. You've got two hands to manoeuvre, tweak, twiddle. So normal plugged into the hairdryer. So show me how to, do you mind taking the hairdryer out and showing us again how to put it in?
Really simple. You've got that bungee. All you have to do is release it and you're away.
So your nozzle sits into this section here, and so it could be, you know, there's some with very long nozzles, some that are a little bit shorter and fatter.
With a diffuser,
yeah,
all of that. And the best thing I could recommend you do is you attach it so it's aiming down, so you've got it above you. So that's going to help you achieve that salon look with the sleek, glossy finish.
And then
the heat goes down
exactly, because otherwise if you've got it aimed about here and it's fluffing up this way, you're going to end up with a kind of bird's nest look, aren't you?
Exactly, you could try if you were curling underneath, you might want it here angled like that, but above it's really going to help you get that gloss in your hair.
Pretend you're drying your hair. Can I turn you on?
Go for it.
Okay, just for a little minute.
So if I wanted some soft curls.
Oh, hang on.
That's it. And I'm away. I could be doing my eyeliner at the same time, doing my blusher.
I just think the brilliance of being able to aim, you put your brush and you to the hairdryer,
exactly,
rather than the unwieldy look of trying to do. I'll turn it off just because otherwise we're shouting over it. But that's the reality. So I'm thinking, I'm sort of standing. Where do I dry my hair?
Sitting down in front of a mirror.
Yeah, okay, so I've got a window there. I could go onto a window. I've got a wall there. A piece of furniture. You'd probably be able to hook onto a piece of furniture.
Absolutely. You could put it on a table, sit on the floor where you were watching TV, playing with the kids. It's going to be great, you know, if you've got those dexterity problems, because you might get into the habit of drying your hair upside down, which is great for volume, might not be so good for the neck area. So if you can sit down, have that heat come to you, styling in a nice relaxed position, it's going to be very good for you.
I just think it lessens you panicking and sort of just whacking it on the highest heat possible and maybe doing some damage to your hair. It allows you some freedom. It allows you maybe to not have to go every week to the hairdressers and have a blow dry because you struggle to do it yourself. I know when I had pneumonia, I couldn't wash my hair, I couldn't let alone dry it, and I pitifully trotted in and said, like this and got it done for me.
Oh, bless you.
But also, I know my mum has had a shoulder injury some time ago where it was all had to be sort of ripped away. So to do that was an impossibility. So if you can't do that, you can't hold a heavy hairdryer over your head. You might be able to manage with a little bit of a lightweight brush and sort of sort it out as you're going along whilst the heat is coming down, like you've got a person standing there with the hairdryer for you,
That's what it is.
you.
It's a third hand helping you out. It's that extra pair of hands, leaving you both hands free to get on with whatever else you could be doing. So cutting the styling time in half.
Brilliant, isn't it? Are you as blown away with such a clever gadget? Have you always thought, it's funny because, blown away, boom, boom. It's funny because the other day my husband walked through a department store and went, oh, because he'd seen a little invention and it was there on the shop floor available. He's like, I should have patented that. And I went, you should have patented that. This is the kind of thing, I have to say, has sort of been lurking around in my, wouldn't it be good if there was a product like this?
Exactly. Well, it's
Somebody's
done now.
Got there.
So simple.
Perhaps I should be an inventor in another life. 432955. In the meantime, I will take all the inventions created and utilise them, which is brilliant. £21.48, an introductory price. Get it delivered. It's £4.45 post and packing charge. Try it. Try it. Sturdy, it's strong, clamp it, use it up to 30 days, see how it makes your life more straightforward and easier, see how your hair looks. Opal, lovely to see you. Thank you very much for coming in and joining us with a great little gadget.